Hello, everyone. Welcome to the G Concept. Today, we are looking at the personality. I believe wanting to understand human behavior and how people relate, how people react to external stimulus, how people cope with activities, even wanting to understand how your children behave, and then also understand how your partner behaves, how your workers behave. All these things that are bordered on the personality. And my guest to help me digest this topic at length is Mr. Adamu Ayamba. Mr. Adamu Ayamba is a DDNS, which is a Deputy Director of Nursing Services. He is a tutor at the Bogatanga Nurses Training School. He is also a physician assistant, he's an addiction specialist, and also a student of alternative medicine. Before we understand what all these personality theories are, we need to know what personality really is. Let's go to the show and see how our guests digests and defines what personality is all about. Stay tuned.
When we talk about the personality of a person, what exactly are we referring to? In fact, the word personality is a construct, and it has, like any concept, it has so many meanings to various people. But basically, it comes from a Greek word which is persona.
Okay.
Persona simply means to speak through. And then in olden days, the Greeks used to use that word to describe the marks that was worn by actors in theater.
Okay.
So when the person comes on stage, the person wears a certain marks to depict the character the person is playing. All right, but that is not that person's true character.
Okay.
So that person, the actor, is playing a certain character, and so he has to behave according to that character. So he has to assume the personality of that character.
Okay.
And so they use it to describe that actor who is playing somebody else's character, and so they say that is a persona. He's putting on that persona.
Okay.
All right. And normally the person will cover their face, so you won't even see them. All right. And then in currently, if you take the DSM-4, DSM-5, which is the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders, okay, which is published by the American Psychiatry Association, it describes or defines personality as the totality of emotional and behavioral characteristics that are particular that are specific to a particular person and remain somewhat stable and predictable over time. What do we mean here? It means that if we talk about somebody's personality, then it means that it is made up of certain characteristics, certain emotions that we expect that in a given situation, the person will behave that way. We can predict the person's behavior. For instance, if you have a friend that you know that friend is emotional, he usually gets annoyed.
Okay.
All right? And you are not there and something happens. And then you come and somebody tells you, oh, I just did this, and your friend got annoyed. Then you say, oh, don't worry, that is how it is. Because you know that the person's behavior over time has been consistently like that.
Yeah.
But if somebody is not known like that, and you come and they say, this person got annoyed and smashed the glass, you say, are you sure? That means that behavior does not fit the person's personality.
Exactly.
So when we talk about personality, there are certain behaviors that we put up consistently that people come to know us for those behaviors. And for that matter, they become our personality.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is what we mean by personality.
Okay.
And you consistently hear that in describing personality, I use the word behavior. And behavior simply means the way we react to external stimulus.
Okay.
That is when situations, we are put in certain situations, how do we react? Okay, and so the person reacts consistently in a certain way, and it becomes the person's personality.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So that is personality for
So,
you.
so if I want to summarize, you can define personality as the consistency in the behavior of a person.
Yes, that is unique to that person.
That is unique to the person. Okay.
Yes, so that person is known to consistently behave in that manner, and it differentiates one person from the other.
Yes, that's what makes us unique. Okay.
Yes, the personality differentiates one person from the other.
Okay.
Okay, so that is it.
That's well explained.
Yeah.